How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from last night, which was December 28th, 2021. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was Anna Jay versus Rekka Tahaka. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Anna Jay went over with the Queen Slayer. Match 2, it was The Blade versus Toa Leona. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, The Blade went over with a punch in the face with brass knuckles. Match 3, it was Wardlow versus Casanova. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Wardlow went over with the powerbomb. Match 4, it was Diamante versus Shauna Reed. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Diamante went over with a running dropkick into the turnbuckle. Match 5, it was Tony Nese versus Anthony Green. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Tony Nese went over with the running Nese. Match 6, it was The Bunny versus Kylan King. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, The Bunny went over with the down the rabbit hole. That was match 6, by the way. Match 7, it was The Acclaimed. Wait a minute. Match 7, it was The Acclaimed. Match 7, it was The Acclaimed, which are Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, versus Bear Country, which are Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder. That was a great match, but the ending to it, The Acclaimed went over because Anthony Bowens pinned Bear Boulder with a roll-up. Now, before the match, after Bear Country came out, The Acclaimed came out, and Max Caster done a rap on Bear Country, and Anthony Bowens said his signature line, Universal Studios, The Acclaimed have arrived. And the referee rang the bell. Anthony Bowens was saying to the referee, why'd you ring the bell? Because I have more to say. And Anthony Bowens was getting ready to say because everyone loves The Acclaimed, but Bear Bronson and Bear Boulder of Bear Country attacked Max Caster and Anthony Bowens of The Acclaimed and beat the shit out of them before the match started and everything. That was cool. Match 8, it was Sky Blue versus Ashley D'Ambrose. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Sky Blue went over with an inside-out flatliner. That was match 8, by the way. Match 9, it was The Best Friends, which are Orange Cassidy and Wheeler Yuta, versus The Wingmen, which are Peter Avalon and Cesar Bononi. That was a great match, but the ending to it, The Best Friends went over because Orange Cassidy pinned Peter Avalon with the Orange Punch, and that was match 9, by the way. And match 10, which was the main event, it was Joey Janela versus Sonny Kiss in an Anything Goes match. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Joey Janela went over with the pile driver off the stage onto a table. Now, besides the matches, Tony Schiavone interviewed Wardlow, and Tony Schiavone was asking Wardlow, what are we all going to see in your match with Casanova tonight? Are we going to see a Powerbomb Symphony, or what are we going to see? Well, Wardlow tries to talk, but Shawn Spears appears, and Shawn Spears is talking about how Wardlow lately has been doing excessive power bombs and how he only just needs to do one because he's Wardlow and everything. And then Wardlow was talking about how Shawn Spears does excessive chair shots and everything. And then Shawn Spears was talking about, and Shawn Spears was saying, all right, big man, I just wanted to come here and let you know Max, which is MJF, is very impressed with you lately. But you make a good point. I'll stick around the back. You go out there on your own. Later, big man. And then Shawn Spears leaves, and then Wardlow says, tonight, you're going to see a Powerbomb Symphony. Wardlow leaves, and Tony Schiavone looks on and everything. And Tony Schiavone interviewed Anthony Green, and Tony Schiavone was talking to Anthony Green about his match with Tony Nese tonight on AEW Dark and everything. And then Anthony Green was talking about how since he's been in AEW, he's taken guys like FTR, which are Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, to their limit. He's taken Adam Cole to his limit and everything. And Anthony Green was also talking about how he was going to take Tony Nese to his limit and and kick his ass and everything as well. That was cool. And the interview with Tony Schiavone interviewing Wardlow was cool, by the way, as well. Okay. Now, besides all that, Taz and Excalibur done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. The referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Mike Posey refereed the match between Anna Jay versus Reka Tahaka. Rick Knox refereed the match between The Blade versus Toa Leona. Paul Turner refereed the match between Wardlow versus Casanova. Mike Posey refereed the match between Diamante versus Shauna Reed. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Tony Nese versus... Wait a minute. The referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Mike Posey refereed the match between Anna Jay versus Reka Tahaka. Rick Knox, that was Mike Posey, by the way. Rick Knox refereed the match between The Blade versus Toa Leona. Paul Turner refereed the match between Wardlow versus Casanova. Mike Posey, that was Paul Turner, by the way. Mike Posey refereed the match between Diamante versus Shauna Reed. That was Paul Turner, by the way. Mike Posey... Wait a minute. The referees for the event were Mike Posey, Rick Knox, Paul Turner, and Bryce Remsburg. Okay. Mike Posey refereed the match between Anna Jay versus Reka Tahaka. Rick Knox refereed the match between The Blade versus Toa Leona. Paul Turner refereed the match between Wardlow versus Casanova. Mike Posey refereed the match between Diamante versus Shauna Reed. Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Tony Nese versus Anthony Green. Rick Knox refereed the match between The Bunny versus Kylan King. Paul Turner refereed the match between The Acclaimed versus Bear Country. Rick Knox refereed the match between Sky Blue versus Ashley D'Amboise. Mike Posey refereed the match between The Best Friends versus The Wingmen. And Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between Joey Janela versus Sonny Kiss in an Anything Goes match. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite special event, New Year's Smash for tonight, it's going to be Adam Cole, Bobby Fish, and Kyle O'Reilly versus The Best Friends, which are Chuck Taylor. Hold on. Now, the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite special event, New Year's Smash, it's going to be Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish versus The Best Friends, which are Trent, Chuck Taylor, and Orange Cassidy. Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, versus Daniel Garcia and 2.0, which are Matt Lee and Jeff Parker. Wait, hold on. The match card that's been announced for All Elite the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite's special event, New Year's Smash. The match cards have been announced for it so far. It's going to be Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, and Bobby Fish versus The Best Friends, which are Trent, Chuck Taylor, and Orange Cassidy. Eddie Kingston and Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, versus Daniel Garcia and 2.0, which are Matt Lee and Jeff Parker. And Thunder Rosa versus Jade Cargill. Those are the matches that have been announced so far. Now, besides the matches that have been announced, Jim Ross will be making his return to AEW for commentary. So, the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite special event, New Year's Smash. The match card for it so far looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. Looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dark from last night, which was December 28th, 2021. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.